I had always bought and sold stuff my entire life, and then my dad opened up a small coin shop when I was 16. I worked with him.
Hey there folks, what's up and welcome back to another video on Filmtastic. Richard Harrison, better known as the Old Man, was one of the leading stars of History Channel's hit show Pawn Stars. Before his passing, he left his son Rick Harrison a portion of his overwhelming fortune of about $5 million. Here are some of the things that the old man left Rick. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Alright, now let's begin. Number 7. The Estate. When a terminally ill person nears his death, they start to calculate everything they will leave behind and to who in their will. Not only Richard Harrison's son Rick was a part of the will, but he was also given power over the estate by the old man. Even though it is unknown how much the estate is worth, it's likely worth an astonishing amount. Number 6. The Shop and the Show. The old man deserves all the credit for bringing the Harrison's family to Las Vegas, where the gold and silver pawn shop began in the late 1980s. After losing $1 million, Richard Harrison decided to try his luck in the real estate market. Richard opened the shop with an investment of just $10,000. After the show started airing, the sales of the shop went up by 30% with an average monthly revenue of $750,000. Network executives were convinced by Rick Harrison that the show would be a hit on television, and for his efforts he was given both the charge of the shop and the show by the old man.
Then we opened up a pawn shop, so it's all I've ever done. I enjoy doing it.
Number 5. Father's Advice. Rick Harrison in an interview told how much his father influenced him and his special relationship with him, and how most kids at 18 go off to school, but he worked with his father since he was a child. He told his story in an interview about how at 16 he cussed at the old man to act tough, and in return the old man punched him in the face and said, "Old enough to talk to me like a man, old enough to get your ass beat like one." And that these words stuck with him ever since and changed his perspective of reality for him better.
He had the world's greatest work ethic,
Number 4. Car Collection. The old man had a huge collection of cars ranging from 1937 to 1973 model years, and being a successor to the old man's fortune, Rick Harrison got a few cars in his share as well. The old man had a legendary 1955 Ford F100 and many other iconic cars in his collection, which Rick got his hands on after his passing.
My damn car.
All right.
Number 3. The Pawn Plaza. Using his inheritance, Rick opened up a plaza which was named the Pawn Plaza, which included a bunch of tenants as well. The plaza is located right next to the famous gold and silver pawn shop, and it was worth about $2 million.
Thanks everybody for showing up. And, this is Pawn Plaza.
Number 2. The Old Man's Will. It was not that big of a shock that the old man left his son, Rick, in charge of his estate. But Richard Harrison's decision to leave one of his sons out of his will sparked discussion and quite a lot of media attention. After reading the old man's will, it was realized that he had left one of his sons, Christopher Harrison, out of his will. It was stated in a part of the will, which was released to the public, said the following: "I would like to express my love and affection for Christopher Keith Harrison. However, for purposes of this will, I have intentionally and with full knowledge failed to provide for him and his issue." Corey Harrison said that he had never met his uncle in over 20 years. Number 1. JFK Cigar Box. Some massive purchases have been made on the show, including a cigar box which was owned by JFK himself, and included cigars which JFK saved for himself before signing the Cuban trade embargo. The seller asked for $90,000, but Rick lowered it to $60,000 and bought it, which was a quite good deal as a JFK cigar box had once also been sold for $500,000 back in the 1990s.
Just one of those things I can only dream about.
These were some of the things which the late Richard Harrison left his son before his unfortunate death. This is proof of just how successful the self-made old man was in his line of business. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, so it's never too late, give it a thumbs up, people. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.